That looks way better. Hello? Can you hear me? Probably lost everybody. Hmm. Got it fixed. Awesome. Hi, Kirsten G. I'm so sorry, y'all, for earlier. Thanks for coming back. I hate to get started so quickly, but I don't want to keep wasting people's time. So you can hear okay? Yeah, everybody can hear okay? So, all right, today's DAC training. I want to do a lot of Q&A toward the end, and some people emailed their questions already too. Some people emailed their questions earlier. So we got some people logging on now. So can you put a 1 in the chat if you hear me okay? Awesome. All right. So how many people are full time? How many are full time? You're welcome, Audra. How many people are full time working as a loan agent at DAC? Anybody full time or because I'm assuming almost everybody is part time and doing this as like a side hustle or something like that. Can you let me know in the chat if you're full time or part time? Okay. What I want to talk about is time blocking. All right, so part-time. I got okay, a couple part-times. All right. What I want to talk about is time blocking. All right, almost everybody part-time. All right, cool. So what I want to talk about is time blocking because it is sometimes really challenging to start. Oh, okay. Got a realtor and a loan agent. All right, perfect. So I know for sure that it could be challenging for realtors to do anything else part time because real estate can consume a lot of your day. It can even almost be 24/7 sometimes. So, but I just want to talk about time blocking. Has anybody heard of time blocking? Or does anybody know what it really truly means to time block? All right. So I'm glad, Kathy, that you brought up your realtor because being a realtor full time is where I learned about time blocking. All right. Because in real estate, right, people can pull you in so many directions at any time of the day. So, a lot of people have difficulty surviving full time as a realtor. Well, I'm not going to say a lot of people, but you have to really focus to make money and survive full time as a realtor. And the reason is because so many people can pull you in so many directions. So you have to time block and create a schedule for yourself, right? So that is what I want to talk about for just a few minutes. If somebody is part time, say somebody is working a full time 9 to 5, and then they want to do DAC stuff after. Say you have a job where you really have to focus on it for 8 hours a day, and then you want to do your loan agent stuff after work or on the weekends, right? What I want to challenge you to do is just try somehow, some way to find 2 hours 5 days a week to focus on being a loan agent and focus on that only. Try to literally block everything out, everything else out, and only focus on that, right? You can do this with some of the strategies we're going to talk about today. Okay. So, all right. Any questions about time blocking? And before I move on, I'm going to give you an example of a schedule that I used to do in real estate, and I used to stick to it as well. What I would do is 9 a.m. until noon. Actually, my schedule will go like this. I would wake up at 7 a.m. I would do my prayer. I would try to exercise for like 10 minutes just to get some adrenaline going and get some energy going, right? Because again, you get pulled in so many directions, so you got to find energy, right? So I would dress, pray, try to exercise for just 10 minutes, just a couple jumping jacks and some stretches, stuff like that. Maybe prepare for breakfast, shower, get in the car, get to the office. So I have even experienced times too where people would laugh at realtors and say, "You go to the office every day, ha ha ha." Now, what they don't know is, or what a lot of people who laugh about that don't know is when you have a schedule like that, a strict schedule like that, and you go to the office every day and you have control of your schedule, that is when you're most productive and can make the most money. Okay, a lot of the top producers or like almost millionaire real estate agents, they have a schedule and they go to the office every day. They don't just let the client control their schedule. All right, so that's why I want to talk about time blocking, because I had a systematic schedule. When I would get to the office from 9 until 12, all I would do is pick up the phone and call people, call strangers, and I would use my script. Okay, so from 9 until 12, and it was really hard. It was really, really difficult. But after 12 o'clock, I could do anything else I wanted to do for the rest of the day. All right, so well, let's say this, after the 9 to 12, and I would make my calls. From like I would maybe take a break, and then from like 1 to 2, I would work on my social media marketing stuff. And then from like 2 to 4 or 2 to 6, I might go out and show houses. Okay? So that is what I mean about time blocking. Put something in writing, set yourself a schedule, and try to dedicate just 2 hours to being a loan broker only. Okay. And some of the tasks that you can do, some of the selling strategies. All right. Some of the selling strategies that I would probably recommend. Now, I do know that calling people, that's a challenge, right? I know that's a challenge for a lot of people, making phone calls. So, if you're not a phone caller, if you're not a social media person, you might want to create letters. All right. You might want to create letters and mail to people. And it's funny because I got a letter from just a random company the other day, and I looked at it. I said, "Wow, this is a good idea. I should try this." Hold on one second. I'm trying to find that letter. But just a random. All right. So I don't know that. Uh-oh. Shoot. All right. I don't know this company, never did business with this company, but just a random letter, get up to $500,000. Discover a business loan that's built for your business. So just a random company, right? So in real estate, I've done this as well. Just just wrote letters. You can write letters to businesses. All right. And that, and believe it or not, writing letters to businesses can be very effective. And you don't have to have all this fancy stuff, even though this kind of stuff is easy to create nowadays with Microsoft Word or even a flyer with Canva. So, yeah, a letter. Just send a letter out. And actually I'll scan this in. If anybody wants, drop it in the chat if anybody wants me to scan this and send it to you so that you can actually see all the text on it. You could duplicate it for yourself and put it in your own words or similar words. Add your logo instead of this company's logo, add your DAC logo, and that's it, right? But letters are very effective. All right. Now, and let me stop too. One more thing. I'm mentioning real estate a lot because those are all the systems that I use to close or get fundings at DAC every single week, a couple of times a week. I'm using the same exact systems and strategies that I used in real estate. Okay. And so I don't do as much real estate anymore, but my over the years, over the last probably what 7 years, I've closed over 40 million in real estate sales, and I would average selling probably 40 to 60 houses a year. So, and that's pretty big because the average realtor sells about 12 houses a year. So that's the reason you will hear me reference real estate a lot, because I'm using the same strategies at DAC. So that's I don't know. Some people may not have known my real estate background, but that's what it is, and that's why I want to tell you the secrets. All right, help me to be successful in real estate. So, okay, we ready to move on from time blocking? All right, all right, all right, all right. Any questions before we move out of that topic? That's good to know, Kathy. All right, thank you. Thank you. Let's see. There are a couple of questions here. Let me stop. Yep, that's right, Audra. Certain times you can decide that, hey, I'm going to focus 1 hour on talking to new people, new business owners about getting funded, or if they know somebody who needs to get funded. I'm writing down a note, something I just thought about that's not on this list. One moment. Question tag. All right. All right. All right. All right. So next subject. Next subject. All right. So one thing I want to say is I'm noticing a lot of people don't want or don't like to do the training videos from DAC. And what I wanted to say is those videos are not just for, hold on a sec. All right, so those videos are not just for you to learn or you to learn about the products and about the company. The reason I think it's a disservice if you don't watch those videos is because watching those videos tells you exactly what you could say to the potential business owners. It's kind of like once you hear it over and over and over, it will start to sink in and it will start to become you, right? There won't be any more stuttering when you talk to a business owner about getting funded, right? Um, there won't be any more stuttering or hesitancy because it will start to sink in and you will know the products like the back of your hand. So I really think it's a disservice if you don't watch those videos. And if your patience is short, just there's like a little circle button when you watch videos and you can make it go faster. So I do that all the time. I just want to get through information quickly. So, I don't listen to YouTube videos at a normal speed. I will speed it up. I will speed it up so I can hurry up and get all the information. Any question about that? So, and lots of places that you could watch the training is DAC has a YouTube page. Ellen has a YouTube page where the meetings, the Monday and Friday meetings, are all on YouTube. So David Allen Capital, you could go to their page and press the bell icon so that you get notified anytime a new video is posted. So you want to do that. And all right, any questions about that, about where to get more training? All right. So, but one thing I'm looking at my notes, one thing I missed. Again, if you are part-time, say you work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., right? What I want to challenge you to do is try to from 6 to 7. Even if you can't do 2 hours a day, try to do it for 1 hour a day, 6 to 7, and just focus on talking to new business owners. I promise you it works. It works. I would focus in real estate, I would focus on 3 hours trying to meet new people. And my way of going about that was phone calls, or I would also message people on Facebook. That was another way. But from what I understand now, it's more difficult to message people first if they don't message you. So I'm not sure. I don't do that anymore. But you know what? While we're talking about social media, all right. So one of the questions somebody asked is provide an example of an acceptable Facebook post that isn't a video. So, anybody have any ideas what you could post on Facebook that's not a video? Can you post it in the chat? Any ideas that you could post on Facebook that's not a video? Let me get some light. Hold on. I need I'm not I don't have enough light. Uh-oh. There we go. It's too dark for me. People message on Facebook all the time. I don't like dark videos. My video is kind of dark. So I got to get some light over here. All right, that's a little bit better, I think. Okay. Anybody else though? You can't be afraid to show your face. I agree with that, Demetrius. You can't top tips. Yes, absolutely, Kirsten. It's so easy, right? It's so easy, things you could do on Facebook. I'm glad you all posted. What I was going to say on Facebook, something that's really popular now that I see a lot, people will make a post and say, "Hey, business owners, post whatever your product is. I don't care what it is. Post your product and let's all support each other." You could do a post like that. Guess what's going to happen? A bunch of business owners are going to come and they're going to start posting because they want to get potential clients. But what it does for you as a loan agent, you're bringing all the business owners directly to you, right? You're bringing all the business owners directly to you without you even having to go find them, right? Even people with part-time businesses. Hold on, let me see. You can post a short ad with a colorful background. Just make sure your words are catchy. Yeah, just get attention. You can also make something on Canva and use a QR code instead of a web link. Cool. That's really popular too right now. QR codes, QR codes. Yeah. And let's see what else. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Oops. All right. How do you do the QR code, Demetrius? You can Google get a QR code. Um, I know that on Vistaprint, if you do create, let me show you a card. So I did this business card for a family member. You see the QR code? And so I created this card. It's a nice card, right? I created this card on Vistaprint. And on Vistaprint, all you have to do is type in the URL and all you have to do on Vistaprint, you type in the URL There we go. It looks so funny. I guess. Okay, on Vistaprint, all you do is type in the URL and it'll create the QR code for you. But I know that if you Google QR code, a bunch of sites will pop up. So, but some of those sites try to charge you. So try to find a free one, or some of those sites want to collect your email address. So try to find a free one. That's what I would do. Okay. What else? Let's see. Richard, you said they're gonna go viral if they do what? You have Canva, Demetrius? Cool. Yep, I will go in there and play with it because it's probably in there somewhere. Oh, it's free in Canva. See? Somebody, Miss Casey said there's a free QR code generator out there. Somebody else says I got a free QR code when I created my virtual business card on Hi Hello. Nice. Thank you for that tip, Latanya. All right. All right. All right. So that's cool. That's cool. Um, but yeah, has anybody seen that trend that I just talked about where people will say, "Hey, business owners, post whatever, post your product or whatever you sell. Post it right here and let's all support each other." That one is popular. Another one I see a lot now is they'll say, "Post a picture of any product you sell, no links," right? So they make that kind of fun and creative. They'll say no links, but just post a picture of a product you sell. But long story short, it's an easy way to bring the business owners to you. And then here's another thing too. Try to get on Facebook, try to get up to 5,000 followers or 5,000 friends as quickly as possible. Try to get to 5,000 friends. And you can actually too be strategic about the friends that you add on Facebook. So you can try to be strategic in that way. Um, Pretty much like if it says this person is associated with that person. And I don't know too, another thing on Facebook, I don't know if everybody has the follow link button, but it's just so funny. It's funny to me because I added a follow feature years ago, like over 5 years ago, before Instagram was even popular and getting followers was even popular. I added it for some reason. So I was able to get a huge following this year. So Audra, Audra, I have some ring lights right here. I don't even know. I don't even know why it's so dark today. But yeah, it's funny. So I got two ring lights actually. Two of them right over here. And then I got a big one back here. So I don't this is my first time though using the YouTube go live. So maybe that's why I'm not sure. But I never have a problem when I'm on Zoom with the lighting. So I'll figure it out for next time. But all right. So what else did they ask about? Um, okay. So again, acceptable post that is not a video for Facebook. Oh, and she wanted to know too about DAC marketing and products. So I think I said before, I know, right? I know I said before that when you post like those professional, let me see. I'm trying to find some professional stuff I got hanging around. But when you post like those professional type of cards, when you post those really, really professional type of postcards, like I got something like that or something like that. When you post like this kind of stuff, it just seems like it doesn't get as much attention on social media. So, like Facebook and Instagram, they want like real pictures. You're better off, to be honest, posting like a real picture of yourself and then putting like some text on the bottom, using Canva or using text to photo or something like that. But I say this, try it. because I learned a lot of my strategies by trial and error, right? Making mistakes, seeing what people react to and what people ignore. So don't be afraid to try anything. Thank you, Quinny. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you. All right. So, yep, but I just tried different strategies, and that is how I learned what to post and what not to post. But people hardly react when you post like those professional type of postcards. People just seem to ignore them for some reason. So you want to try to make your post as real as possible. Text posts work really well. Like I said, just post something and say, "Hey, business owners, come over here and promote your product. Let's help each other." So that works. All right. So what else? Let's talk about scripts. Let's talk about different scripts. All right. So I know that in the DAC, David Allen Capital Resource Center, they have scripts in there. So they have some scripts in there that you could use. Um, but what I wanted to say is that scripts are not always about calling people on the phone and talking, "Hi, I'm blah, blah, blah." Now, like I mentioned in the beginning, I've been doing cold calling for years in real estate. So it's not difficult for me to just come up with something on the fly. So, like with DAC, if I were to like, okay, I talked about this last week on Ellen's meeting that when I first started DAC, there was a seminar. I want to say it was a cannabis seminar. It was a seminar on the cannabis industry and how to get into the cannabis business or something like that. But of course, because of COVID, there aren't a lot of seminars anymore. Because when I first started real estate, there was a seminar every week. It was the Than Merrill seminars, how to, how to invest in real estate with other people's money, or how to start real estate investing. Those people were coming to your town every single week. So it was so easy for me to say, "Hey, I'm going to grab my business cards. I'm going to the seminar." And so I would do that too. Grab my business cards, go to the seminar, count them out. I would count out like 20, and I would say, "I am not leaving until I give all these cards away." Right. So I do. I got 3 QR codes on the back of this card. I'm extra. I'm extra as heck. But this is my mortgage card right here, which I haven't even been doing a lot lately because I got into business loans real quick. So I tell people too, just go with what works for you. So, because somebody was saying they want to do videos like I do. And what I want to say to that is, I've been doing videos a long time and they didn't work for a long time. So, with that being said, what you do today determines your tomorrow. So I got good at doing videos over time and making a lot of mistakes and making a lot of videos that everybody ignored. So, if you've been doing cold calling for a long time, or if you've been really good building relationships with people in person, whatever you're good at, do that. If you do that as a business loan agent, you won't have problems having fundings each and every week. Does that make sense? Any comments? Give me some feedback on that, because I think that right there, we really could end the meeting right there. We could end it right there. But how long does funding take from application to funded? I haven't heard anything since last week. Okay, so Tyra, if you have a good candidate, if somebody's going to get funded, it usually happens fast. It usually happens fairly quickly. If it's a bigger, say if it's a bigger amount over 25 or 30,000 that the person's requesting, that can take longer because that goes to that's not bank breezy. So it could take longer, but again, those fundings happen fairly quickly. So say I do a video today, right? And I say, "Everybody, go do your application right now." Or I send somebody the link today and they go and fill out the application today. So today is Thursday. Usually by tomorrow, same day, the same day, DAC and Bank Breezy will request more information from the person. So it does sometimes depend on how fast the person is moving. Because to if they need more information or to link to the person's bank account and the person doesn't, the business owner doesn't submit their information so that they could check, the business checking account, then you're waiting for that. Or you could be waiting. There are various reasons you could be waiting, but it tends to happen quickly. I'm talking about in a matter of 2 days. A lot of my stuff happens in 2 days, 2 or 3 days. So, and then you actually get paid the next day too. So it just depends on how fast the business owner is working and how fast and what their loan amount is too. So, what else we got here? Making videos is something you don't know if you could do, then you know what, Brandy? I'm not sure when you got logged on, but I showed this letter, this random letter that I got to my office the other day. And I was telling everybody that letters really do work. Letters really do work. I've done letters in real estate too. My main thing in real estate was videos, door knocking, and cold calling. It just, it just depended on the time frame. But in the beginning of real estate, I did a lot of advertising, a lot of paid advertising. Then I moved to cold calling and door knocking. And then I started doing a lot of videos. And I started doing videos and then letters. So I've tried all of the strategies and I built a real estate business from the ground up myself. So that's why I talked about the time blocking, because if you just focus on it and you're determined that it's going to work, it will work. But I'm talking about and stressing time blocking because a lot of times when you're self employed, people don't know where to start, people don't know what to do. And then, people don't tell you what to do either. So that's why I want to tell you what to do. And that's time block out some time and make a decision that this hour, 6 to 7, 5 days a week, I am going to search for business owners and have conversations with business owners. That's it. So let's talk about some scripts real quick. So people who don't like social media, don't like videos, don't like photos, you might want to do a letter, but what's wrong with walking into a business or pulling out the good old-fashioned yellow pages and calling some businesses? What do y'all think about that? Calling some businesses using the yellow pages. What do you think about that? Give me feedback. What do you think about that? I'm really, really curious of what your thoughts are. Demetrius, all the guidance on flyers is already online. It's already online. We did a whole workshop, social media training. I just added a playlist for all the DAC trainings. It's right there. We walk you through it. I'm gonna tell y'all too. Listen, if you don't want to put in the work for yourself, you can't expect other people to stop what they need to do to walk you through it. You know what I'm saying? You got to put in the work for yourself. And I do understand though how some people, they're just not able to do it because I'll say this, like a lot of the work from home jobs or real estate or a loan agent, you have to have a lot of discipline. You have to be self-disciplined, and it's kind of like online learning or online school. You have to make yourself do it. You have to make yourself learn. Nobody can walk you through it because until you do it yourself and make the decision that you're going to do it, it's not going to work. It's just going to be wasted time for two people instead of one. So that's the reason I put the videos out there. If people are not able to make it to the live, the information's right there. Because think about it, guys. Think about this. If I stop to talk to each and every person to walk them through something, I will be homeless. Now, who feels me on that? I would be homeless. Think about it. So you got to just really, really try. You got to really try it on your own. Once you try it on your own and watch the training, if you still need help, I'm happy to help. I'm happy to help. 20 calls a day and get 2 hits. Audra, I bet you you get more hits after you keep practicing. I bet money you would. I bet money. Yep, it's there. It's there in the social media. Thank you for laughing. Thanks for laughing, Demetrius, but it's in the social media training too. Nathan, how can you watch from the beginning? When this meeting's over, this is going to be saved, and there's a whole playlist of YouTube videos. So, or there's a whole playlist on YouTube of DAC trainings. That's what I meant to say. So you could click on the playlist, and it'll be all the DAC training videos. And this one should be right at the top because it's the newest from today. Tyra, you say it's a large amount. It's customer finance. Oh, customer financing. You know what, Tyra? I have that one, Tyra. I'm not sure about with customer financing. Um, I'm not sure about this. Might be a great question to post in the Facebook group, the DAC agent Facebook group. Um, Customer financing, because I'll tell you, I got a customer processing and I got a processing and customer financing, I want to say once each. Most of mine have been the fundings through Bank Breezy. So those happen really quick, but the customer financing, I think I got those one time each financing and processing, and I'm not even sure what happened with those. So this would be a great question to ask in the group. Velma wants to know, is there a way to screen clients before they apply for the loan? Now, Velma, as I had said before, a lot of what I do is like messaging, and I will give them the information and details up front. But from what I understand, a lot of people, still want to have conversations. So, yeah, pick up the phone and call them. A lot of people want you to call them anyway. So, yep, just pick up the phone, call and ask, or I like to tell my people what to expect before they even apply so that they don't run their credit for no reason. Quinny Quinn says, yep, Craigslist, Yelp, Facebook, and the Yellow Pages. Great place to find some business owners. Yep, I agree. All right, Latanya, when you say your check information so they can check in your bank account. Oh, Latanya, what I meant by that is so the guideline is that the business owners must have a business revenue of at least $5,000 a month. So they verify that before they give you an approval on the business loans. So they have to check that. And there's an electronic bank verification too. So that's what I mean by that. Da, 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 da. I think it's creative. No one really uses the yellow pages anymore. Nope, nobody uses the yellow pages anymore. That's exactly why you would probably get some clients if you picked up the yellow pages and called. And let me give you an example of a script too, because if I was to pick up yellow pages, I would just pick up the phone. Hi, my name's Katina. I am calling businesses in the area to see who might need business funding, right? I would say something just that simple. Hi, my name's Katina. I'm with David Allen Capital. I'm calling businesses in your area to see if you need business funding. No, they might say no. Okay, well, can you keep my name and number in case you run into a business owner who does? A lot of times they're going to say yes. Or you might say, okay, Can I mail you my business card in case you run into a business owner who needs funding? Right? You could I used to do these kind I used to get like these little magnets and mail to people in real estate so they keep them all year, but it's like a dual purpose. It has my contact information and it has food recipes and they can put it on their refrigerator. They have some like this too that have like positive quotes, but these have like different recipes. So this is the reason somebody would keep it. So it's kind of like a gift, but I know they got stuff like this for business owners too. Or you could just order the real estate ones and put your business information on there. Because these are customized. You could customize these yourself. So there's the business loan agent thing. It's like starting a business. It's not like a job, right? So I think I made a video the other day about this that a lot of people, sign up because they want fast money, fast money. But I think you can get fast money. Matter of fact, I know you can. But the thing is, what I'm gonna keep reiterating is that I've been in sales a long time. And when I got into this, to the business loan agent, it reminds me so much of real estate. So it's kind of easy for me to do. But that's why I'm giving you all the secret sauce. This stuff that I'm saying really works. You just got to make a decision to do it. You just got to say, hey, I'm going to do this or I'm going to try. But what I would say too, find one thing to do and stick to that one thing until you get really, really good at it. And then go to something else, go to a second thing, right? Hold on one second. Any questions about anything I just said? So I just noticed that. I did a phone script, but I haven't done no text message scripts yet. So text message scripts, y'all, are super easy, in my opinion. Um, you could actually just text a bunch of people on your phone, say, hey, do you know any small business owners that might need funding? Do you know any business? No, not excuse me. No, no, not do you know. What we should be doing is texting friends, family, church members, co-workers, ex-co-workers, whatever. Text them and say, "Hey, how you doing? Just wanted to let you know I'm in the business funding business." Or I just partnered with David Allen Capital and I am a business loan agent. Who do you know that needs business funding? That's what we should say. All right. That's what we should send on the text message or a Facebook message. Do y'all need me to repeat that? Yep, Audra, I do screen them to prevent false hope, but I also screen them. Yep, I screen them to prevent false hope. And so that again, I don't want people running their credit if they already know they can't qualify by just learning of the guidelines. There's no point in even applying. And then some people will go back and forth and they'll say, well, I make 3K a month. And I'm like, I just told you, you need 5K a month. So come back in a couple of months. You need business revenue of 5K a month. And then some people want to argue with you too and say, they'll say, if I was making 5K a month, I wouldn't need no business funding. But what they don't realize is that, 5K a month may not be a lot for a lot of industries. All right. And it just depends. Every industry is different, every person is different. No, Demetrius. Yeah, Demetrius. Yeah, I might do need to talk to you because you're not doing no training. You're not doing no training, Demetrius. Demetrius asked they can be out of his state. Now let me tell you though, Demetrius, I'm gonna quit teasing you. But let me tell you, that is the beauty. That is the beauty. That's the best part about this business is that we can reach people in the whole US. So tell me you can't make good money doing that. You can reach people all over. But I am giving some strategies about text people you know. Um, but It's just a beautiful thing that you could just start calling a whole bunch of businesses in Georgia or in Texas. Pick your state. That's the beauty. There's so many people we can get to. 20 calls take you about an hour. Yep, Audra, that's right. And again, the funny thing, when I was in real estate, people would say, they would just shot. I'm still in real estate. I just backed off for a while, okay? Because let me tell y'all about real estate too. When COVID hit, I'm not gonna lie, I did not want to go to a lot of houses. So that's why I started looking for something different, something I could do online. So I just lost the love for going to a lot of houses, but yes, yes. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going all over the place because I'm looking at the chat and I got these thoughts in my head and I got a guide here that I'm supposed to be following. But hold on, but I just saw a comment I wanted to respond to. Somebody says something. Yes, Sheila, I love that script. And Sheila, you see how easy it is to do that script. And I promise y'all, if you make the decision to start calling, a lot of business owners may say no, but guaranteed they might call you back a week later. Sometimes when you call random people, you plant a seed in their head. They might start thinking, I could use some business funding right now. I do want to do some remodeling while, before summer hits, while COVID is still here. And, when everything opens back up 100% or 110%, I want my place to look beautiful. I want it to look different. So when you make those phone calls, sometimes you plant a seed in somebody's head. They might call you back a week later, or they might refer you. All right. But one thing I failed to mention too about cold calling is that when you call these people, the purpose is to start a relationship, and that is why I pulled out these magnets, because stuff like this works. You could send them whatever you want. I've even sent, hold on, like during football season, I would send these. Now y'all tell me these don't work, because when it would be like football season or baseball season, you could send this kind of stuff. But the point is this: when you call these people, these business owners, start adding them to your Excel spreadsheet and follow up with them later, or add them to your email database, but try to get their email, their phone, their name, and all of that, and you could follow up with them later. Or you could mail them twice a year a calendar with the football games on it, or a refrigerator magnet with recipes. They got healthy recipe kind too. Different things you could do, but the my point is this: you're starting a relationship. They will send you business. If they don't do business with you, they will send you customers. So when you start those kind of relationships, you will be surprised how you can back up on marketing, because people will start to do the marketing for you. Seriously. Oh, okay, Audra, you got a habit of collecting phone numbers. Yep. Me too. It really, really works. It really works. Yes, yes. What about outside of the country? Tyra, only in the US for now. Only in the US for now. I love those. Sheila's got some great, if y'all check out the chat, Sheila is posting some great scripts that are easy to text or message people with, like right now. And then sometimes don't, and let me tell you this too, like if you do it on social media, sometimes just give people part of the information. Don't give them all of the information at first. Get the conversation going, make them respond to you. So like Sheila's script, she just say, "Hey, I partner with David Allen Capital Funding, and I am a business funding agent. Who do you know that needs business funding?" So she would text that, and then if they say nobody, you could say, "Okay, well, please don't hesitate. Share my phone number with anyone you do." Or say you send this on social media, and they say, "You know what? I could use some business funding." That's when you send them your link, right? That's when you send them your link. 3 days. Okay, Demetrius, you have a training business. What kind of training business? Demetrius says he has not done the DAC business loan training because he's focused on his business training right now. So I want to know because there could be a way for him to do both at the same time, is what I'm thinking. So, all right. Okay. One other thing on my notes that I didn't talk about yet. I don't know. Are there anybody in here that does a lot of Instagram? Anybody really good on Instagram or post a lot on Instagram? And anybody on any social media platform besides Facebook? And oh, personal training. Okay. Oh, okay, that's cool. Personal training, like Demetrius, personal training, you mean like fitness? Is that what it is? So the scripts that Sheila posted in here, y'all, those are really good scripts for LinkedIn too. Yep, those hashtags really, really work. The hashtags help you find people, and the hashtags help people to find you. So on Instagram, what you can do is you could post like one of your flyers with your information on there. And y'all might want to look too at if you haven't seen the social media training DAC video that I did yet, I put I gave some examples of flyers that I put on Instagram. So I know I said that sometimes the professional ones don't work, but sometimes they do. So when I started talking about money, people paid attention. So I did like post one that kind of looked professional, but I used Canva and I put a bunch of money like on the right hand side of me. So that one did get attention on Instagram. So mhm. Yes, Missy. Those reels, yep. The reels that you see me post on Instagram and Facebook, I make all of those on TikTok. So I make it one time and then I post it on the other two platforms. That's what I do. Um, okay. So okay, one other thing too with Instagram, the reason I asked about that is because on Instagram, you could make any kind of post, to be honest. You could make a post and you could tell people you could make a post using the script that Sheila posted in here. Once again, you could say, I'm in the business. I help businesses get funded. That's what I would say. You could probably make a just big text and put it on one little square, one little Instagram size card and have really big text. I help business owners get funded. And then in the comment section, just say tag all business owners. You could do something like that. People will tag the business owners. Again, you're drawing the people to you. You don't even have to do a lot of hard work. Once they come to your page or once they get tagged, boom, send them a direct message, send them a DM. It's real. The reason I like social media marketing is because it's so easy to get to contact a large amount of people quick. That's why I love it. It helps you to get the job done a lot faster. So thank you, Audra. I appreciate that. But again, I think that I'm gonna tell you, just in my experience and from all of the different strategies that I've used in real estate to grow a real estate business, I would say the phones and social media are the best. And after that, I would say door knocking works to get referrals, but door knocking works to get referrals. So door knocking, and in this business, it would be just go to visit businesses. And I know that's real challenging. That's a real challenge to go to a bunch of businesses and drive to a bunch of places. But social media and the fact that we could help people from all over the US, I'm telling y'all, just post something and ask people to tag business owners or show um or show their product. And I guarantee you'll get some fundings because just like real estate, this is a numbers game. So the more people you talk to, the more results you'll get. It may take, to be honest, 30 applications denied and for you to get one funding, right? So that's it. That's that. But if anybody's doing videos or has ever done videos or not afraid to do videos, you can't lose. You can't lose doing videos. But I would say after videos with this business, I would say mail or call. Use the phone. So social media, texting, um, messaging on social media, phones, email. It's like 5 or 6 strategies that work easy in this business. Easy, easy. But you got to get to a lot of people. You got to get to a lot of people to start getting those fundings going, or for you to start, getting a check for your results. How can I become a DAC agent or get into this business? Oh, uh, Timka, Timka, go to highpaidagents.com. Highpaidagents.com. I'll put it in the chat. There we go. All right, y'all. We went way over, I think. Any questions before we wrap up? Any questions before we wrap up? Oh, and one other thing I want to say too. If anybody wants to get into videos, I say this, just try it, right? Try it. Try to make like a 1 minute video, or if you're on TikTok, just do a 15-second video and you might go viral. Okay. Um TikTok is a great place or easy place right now to go viral. I don't know why. There are a lot of people on there, but they TikTok rotates your video quick. So, and I don't know if their algorithm is better, but they get you to the right people fast. I think TikTok is just not as saturated as Instagram and Facebook. Of course, Facebook is still the largest social media platform, and then Instagram is so large. And in my opinion, Instagram is all about lifestyle, or the people who show lifestyle, boats, fancy cars, big old houses, all that kind of stuff. To me, it seems that they grow really, really fast. So, but TikTok gets you to the right people right away. So, you're welcome, Timka, and thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Audra. So that's it, y'all. That's all I got. But I like I tell y'all all the time, I'm a YouTube fanatic. Anything I want to learn, I just go on YouTube, search for it, speed up the video so I can hurry up and get the information in. Um, but Yeah, so everybody, y'all do want me to send this video. Okay, I can do that. Or this letter. This letter is so random. I'm promoting a company. I need to cover that up, but it's so random. They just mailed me this letter about getting business funding, and that's what we do. That's what I'm telling y'all. Letters work. You see, I opened it, right? Because I never open my mail. So I opened it. So yeah, it really got my attention. All right. TikTok researches people from other platforms. I believe it. They're doing something. They're doing something. Well, all right, y'all. We are just about at 60 minutes. All right. All right, Mr. Wilson. Oh, all right, y'all. We're about at 60 minutes. Yes, hashtags. If anybody doesn't know what the hashtags are yet, it's just the pound sign. So if you go on Instagram and you post something today, add a pound sign and put like business funding. Put something like that, or put something like same day business funding, hashtag same day business funding, hashtag business loan agent, stuff like that. And then that'll help people to find you. If somebody's searching online, they might find you. All right, y'all. So we are going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for all the participation and all the patience. All the patience today. We had a couple of hiccups getting started, but I think we're all good now. But okay, wait, one other thing. You know what? That's a good question, Quinn. I know this. Facebook is changing a lot. So, because for a long time, the hashtag stopped working on Facebook, but I think that they are trying to be like TikTok and Instagram now. The thing is this. Um, I heard this the other day. Somebody said Facebook does not like competition. And if they can't buy a company, they are going to do everything in their power to beat that company. So right now, Facebook is trying to compete and beat out TikTok because TikTok is the fastest growing platform. So Facebook, of course, they own Instagram. So they're turning it up a notch, right? That Facebook is changing every day. They are even about to start monetizing people, okay? And that means you make money for posting videos on Facebook. And I'm really surprised at that because Facebook was stuck in the same old for so long. But as you can see, they're changing now. It's becoming more fun, less complaining. So, all right, y'all, I'm talking too much now. I'm out of here. All right, so who's gonna close? Who is gonna get, see, I keep saying close. Who's gonna get some business owners funded in the next 30 days? And how many? We gotta claim it right now, y'all. We gotta claim it. Who is going to get, just type put a heart in this chat, okay? If you're gonna get some business owners funded in the next 30 days. I'm gonna tell y'all, it started a little bit. I hit the ground running when I started because again, y'all, I only started doing this 90 days ago. And I've had a lot of fundings, okay, at DAC, a lot of fundings. And I moved up the ranks to where it takes people at least a year to get to, right? So yeah, we gotta claim it. I see you, Quinn. So yeah, yes, we got to claim it. I want to say this. When I first started DAC, it was a little slow, but I did send a lot of people over right away. And then I started getting upset because people was getting declined. So then I slowed down on it, right? And so after I got my first funding, I was like, oh, I'm finna double down. And so ever since then, I just kind of kept doing it. So if you keep trying and if you determine what strategy works best for you, um, you'll be getting paid for making videos or for mailing letters. Okay. It's like easy work. It's easy work. You're just finding people to help. So, all right. If you are going to help some people get funded, some business owners get funded in the next 30 days, drop a heart down there, claim it, and then it's going to happen. Period. Point blank. All right. So I will see y'all on the next training. See y'all on the next training video. And again, if somebody else sees this video and they think they have what it takes to be a business loan agent, because it's not easy work. It's easy work once you get it going, but it's not easy if you're not accustomed to um being a self-starter or commission-based work, commission type jobs, then you might not like it. But if you've worked commission jobs before and you've been in positions where you got to figure stuff out, then you might like it. So go to highpaidagents.com. See, y'all, live throws me off. Okay. I'm cool when I'm making a regular video, but live can get you. But y'all have a great day and be productive. And don't forget time block. I'm telling you, it works. Time block, and dedicate or make it a commitment to talk to at least 5 new business owners a day. Do something like that. I really would say 10 or 20, but do something like that. Guaranteed you'll start getting fundings. Guaranteed. Awesome, Crystal. Awesome. All right. Y'all have a great and productive week. See you later.